Hi everyone, welcome to Math Thinking Studio. Today I want to talk about addition within 100. It sounds simple, but many students who understand addition still make mistakes. And often the problem is not ability, it's structure. Today, I want to share two small teaching adjustments that can significantly reduce mistakes. Tip 1. Let students set up the algorithm. One thing I always do, I don't give students vertically lined up questions. I give them horizontal form. For example, 27 plus 48. I give students question like this. And I ask them to set up the algorithm themselves. When students write 8 under 7, 4 under 2, they are actively thinking about place value. They are deciding, this is ones, this is tens. That small action reinforces understanding. If we always give perfectly aligned vertical questions, like this, everything is structured for them. They may learn to calculate, but they are not thinking about place value. Setting up the algorithm is part of the learning. Tip 2. Where to put the carried one. Now, here is something slightly different from traditional teaching. When digits add up to 10 or more, many teachers tell students to write the carried one at the top. For example, 7 plus 8 is 15. Teachers may ask students to put the 1 here and the 5 here. I don't. I ask my students to write the carried one on the bottom line next to the answer row. 1 here, 5 here. Why? Because later, when students learn subtraction and multiplication, having numbers floating at the top often creates confusion. By keeping all working numbers lined up in the working space, the structure remains consistent. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, the visual structure stays clear. Less visual clutter, less confusion, fewer mistakes. Before giving students practice, I want to share one important piece of advice. Don't just randomly select a worksheet online or pick one from a book without thinking carefully. Not all worksheets are equal. Some look fine at first glance, but the structure, layout, and progression may actually create confusion. Low-quality worksheets can quietly reinforce bad habits. For example, questions already perfectly lined up vertically. No requirement to think about place value. Crowded layouts that encouraging rushing. Practice should build thinking habits, not just repetition. Good design reduces mistakes. Poor design increases them. That difference matters. I have designed some good quality worksheets for addition. The Link to download is in comments. Addition within 100 may seem basic, but strong foundations here make a huge difference later in subtraction, multiplication, and even algebra. In the next video, I will talk about subtraction and why students often struggle more with it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.